All right, hello and welcome to another episode of Beautiful Bones. We're on the second part of the two-parter Entrusted Bones arc. Last time, while cleaning up the science closet where an old bone teacher was, they found human remains. And I think the whole drama was Sakuraku might have stolen a cat skeleton from there, um, which Shotaro is not happy about. And also, Sakurako was talking to her uncle who's like heavily injured in the hospital. Probably like inferring to her dead cat that died of unnatural causes. I don't know what's happening honestly. Like, are we gonna explore why there's the skeleton that dude in the closet, or why she stole the cat, or what's happening? I honestly don't know, but let's just get right into this. No stalling. Let's see what's happening. We gotta go to the Bone Zone this episode. We were Bone Zoneless last time. Oh, little recap. Wait, no. Maybe. Oh, this is the poems. Yeah, there was that. And that girl. Huh. It's not a flashback, this is something completely different. They made a lot of parallels towards this guy and Sakuraku. Like, they're very similar. I guess he just didn't go to her house because the door was locked, huh? That's funny. All right. Okay, this is back to Sakuraku's. What that? What was the start? Did he already deliver the items, or is this before? Oh, so she asked for three, two or three cakes. I only saw one box. Oh, so where's the cat skeleton? Okay, so he's making her drive her there, him there. I thought they were fighting. Why are they like chill now? Am I misremembering he was mad because she thought she stole a cat skeleton? Up, here we go. What if she just brings that along with her? Maybe that, because it wasn't on the list. Maybe she just likes bringing the cat skeleton around. I don't know. Probably not. Seems a little unlikely. Ah, it's the wheelchair girl in the picture. Yeah, you don't need to apologize for not standing up. We see the wheelchair. What? Oh, that is weird. That just looked weird. Is that why she can't walk? Celtic shape. Okay. It is kind of rude, but I guess she's fine with it. Cause she's like, yeah, cause she's like the brother. They keep comparing it. Okay, I guess that's not why she can't walk. Yep, it's paying off. Show the poems. Nachan. The other girl in the picture. And the bones. Ah, her caregiver. Bro stole it? Wait, why isn't he showing the poem? That'll answer us. See, now she knows the poem's missing. I wonder why. Maybe he thinks he's doing a good thing. Bebe. She thought it was the cat. Oh. Especially back then, that's not a good thing. Brother, probably. But no confirmation. Uh, ah. Disowned him. I guess teaching's not good enough for a rich family. Sure, they don't make a lot of money. Ah. She didn't like steal it or anything like I thought in the last episode. Secret spot. It's time for detective mode. The bone zone, perhaps. She's good at this kind of stuff. Roka. Why? It's kind of random. I do love birch trees. They're like my favorite normal tree. We have them a lot in North Canada. They're just like cool, and their bark burns well for fires. Ah, it's like a piece of the spine. Gloves are on, but we're still not zoning. Ah, yeah, not What's the trick? Did he combine the bones with the girl? I don't know. Little breasts. Baby girl? Still don't really get it, honestly. They're too bone pilled. I need to read up on some bones. Chicken wings. Imagine if it's the butterfly dye, you just dug it up and fucked with it for fun. That classic evil butterfly dye. But I'll hold my breath because maybe it's not him. He doesn't always do everything, you know? There's like only a tiny bit of bones though. What? She had the baby, and Natsuko took the fall, and that's why. Oh wow, how'd she find that out? True. Damn, detective mode going crazy. Ah, that's what we saw in the bots. Those little bones. Okay, that's actually pretty smart. Damn it! I want to find out one thing before I tell something right in the show. It's hard though. Yeah, sure. I see where they're going, but it made more sense with her being it and not still taking the fall. Well, that's not good. It's probably a older gentleman. Huh. For the best. Nah. And that's why you always use protection. Yeah. She took the fall. Now that's a real friend. It's kind of crazy because it ruins your whole reputation too. Oh, I mean, true. It's all POV. Ah, ah. That's kind of okay. I see. That's weird. That is. Yeah, and her mother was a prostitute. Huh. Yeah, so it's just a false thing. But like, uh, no, I'm all confused. But I'm guessing it's the first thing that the sister just got pregnant. Why didn't you give the postcard? Forgot you liked the song from the first episode. Bang, 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 bang. Ah, he's doing some further digging. Okay. After he did the research. Ah. It does come off like that. Usually don't put like disembowel where it feels good one, but was traveling through time. Huh. It's a pretty sad situation, man. I'm feeling sad too. Don't let this smile fool you. It sucks, man. It's a Whole lot of friendship to take a fall like that, and then just dying alone. Both of them. Jesus. I don't get it. What's radius? There's a bone to it. Hello, Kirstati. Oh, her cat's name was Ula or whatever. That bone. True. Ulna. No idea. Ah, there was two titties. And okay. Really? What was it at school? Okay, well, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Why else would the cat bones be there? Yeah. And does she know the teacher? Yeah, she knew it. Knew her. I did catch on that. That's a good little line. Oh, we didn't know that. It's old girls school. Good detective work. I don't think so. Well, maybe in the future, the potential, but she's kind of cracked. Wait, is that her uncle? Wait, I don't know. Radius. Because they were badly maintained. Especially since it was her own cat. Because he was like, oh, what if it was the cat you petted all the time? I mean, it was literally her cat. I don't know if she owns legal right to the skeletons, but out of all the bone stealing act that she's done, it's not that bad. Stray shots at the cursed doggo? Don't you dare. Imagine if it's the butterfly die. Man started off young, just poisoning cats. I can imagine that, man. I'm just so. Butterfly die is responsible for literally every crime in this city. Okay, so definitely not her uncle. But that's fine. Ah, literally her bones. You sure you're not gonna tattle? Oh, he did already. Fair trade. Fought for cat. Surprised Doggy's like so well trained in a house full of bones if you think about it. Until so that's what who poisoned the cats? Who and why is he related to butterflies? And we see after the ending. All right, that was the episode. You know what? Despite me being kind of confused on where it was gonna go when we started, it honestly came together all nicely. So basically, very depressing tale of a family. Uh, we got the sister who accidentally got pregnant with her father's acquaintance, and her nanny who took the fall, and her brother who couldn't pursue the nanny because he thought it was her half sister. It's kind of crazy. It's honestly depressing because of that whole spiral of events. They all kind of ended alone. They all died alone, unable to pursue love. So, uh, but no, I mean they do some interest. They do the truth talk about like how there can be many different truths to a situation, which it's a difficult topic. This show loves doing difficult topics. It's a topic that I've actually thought about before. Because of a visual novel called Umineko no Naku Koroni, one of my favorites, and they definitely do this thing where you know, sure, like technically truth can be technically a thing happened, and that's what happened, but the idea of truth is like more based so on POV and what people believe. Though to be fair, it wasn't really. I mean, it was like that because the truth of the matter was that the baby was from the sister, and the nanny took the blame, and basically became an outcast, and because they believe she had a baby out of wedlock. Um, and the truth to the brother, and that became the truth. Like only the sister knew, like, okay, it's really my baby, but because she took the fall and everyone believed it was her baby, that kind of became the new truth. And then the brother thinks he made a breakthrough. It's like, oh, well, I guess she did have a baby, but she's also my half sister because the baby had the same feet genetics as our family does, and I guess he assumed his father didn't tap that, which is good, because I thought it was gonna go that way when they were talking about that initially. But then it kind of ties together because her mother was a prostitute, so it's like, oh, maybe the father tapped the mother. So it's like it added a whole new truth that wasn't that didn't even need to be there. It was the brother's own truth. So, and that's why he didn't romantically pursue her afterwards, which is sad because he loved her and he just didn't want to do the incest thing, which is fair. But it's not even incest because they're not related. It's crazy, man. Anyways, it's the spider web of truth. That's very tangled up. And again, you might be like, Aiden, how can there be multiple truths when like a certain thing happened? Like let's say I threw a ball, it broke a window. That's what happened. But what happened isn't the truth, at least in my opinion, and probably some other people's, hopefully. The truth is what people believe happened, or what becomes the majority opinion. So if everyone thought some other guy did it, and he got in trouble, and a year passes and everyone still thinks he's did it, then that's basically the truth. Unless you slip up or someone finds out and like overwrites that truth with more facts, that's the truth. It's more like a status quo thing if you think about it. But yeah, we went through that story. It's pretty. One day I was confused when they found the bones and I didn't really get it. But once Sakurako started explaining, I'm like, she's so smart, man. If when you saw those tiny bones, if you connected them to the feet, which they pointed out, it's like, oh, again, it makes me jealous of probably the detectives that watched the show and were like, oh, I got it, I got it. By the way, no bone zone this episode. We've been bone zoneless for this whole arc. I'm expecting a good bone zone scene next episode, okay, to make up for it. Like, come on. And then we learned the second part of the mystery. Well, I guess there's no, yeah, the second part. Uh, why Sakurako stole the cat, where Shotaro went full detective mode on key parts that I mean, a lot of stuff I didn't recognize, to be honest. To be fair, when he said radius, I do remember actually seeing radius on the diagram of the skeleton when he was looking for the ulna, and I was like, oh, that's weird. There's a bone called the radius, but it didn't occur to me that it's next to the ulna, and well, I don't know if they said radius somewhere on there, but if they did, that would have been a check. Because then you can connect that, oh, Sakurako just stole her own cat. And that's why she got emotional after Shotaro did the speech about, oh, imagine if that was your own cat. Would you like to do experiments with it? Um, and then and I guess that was like a kind, I mean, it seemed like a normal line, but when you thought about it, uh, where Sakurako kind of defended, saying, oh, the teacher wouldn't do this, you could connect it to being like, oh, so she personally knew the teacher. So there were hints. It was harder than the feet. I think that was harder to like figure out than the whole baby feet thing. So good on him. And then subsequently, that means why she visits the uncle is because she wants to find out who the fuck poisoned her cats. Obviously, some sicko, because who the fuck poisons cats? It's the butterfly dude, man. I mean, I'm kind of memeing with a lot of the butterfly dude, but I do think he legitimately did he gave the guy drugs who killed the mother and almost the baby in episode 2. He definitely did the whole painting thing. That's a he might have done the first murder too. The double murder that was looked like a lover suicide. He didn't do 3, because 3 was the granny, I think. And he didn't do the ring thing, obviously. But I mean, you're like, why would he do this? I don't know, but he's like the main villain, and this seems like the whole Sakuraku story might be like the overarching plot line for this whole series. So like maybe he did poison the cats. And to be fair, he was for the painting story. He was doing like a very complex poison method with the painting. So it's like poison master perhaps, and the drugs. Maybe he's just really good at chemicals. So actually, I think we're tying something together. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, the story was good. It wasn't like I guess you could say it wasn't as like intense as the first two-parter, but the emotional highs were probably a bit higher for this one. Um, again, I still honestly feel sad. It really sucks. That whole family's life just drifted. You know, no legacy. Their bloodline is dead because none of them had children. The nanny who like basically took the bullet for the sister and was like, yeah, sure, sure, I'll just say the baby's mine. Which again, you know, obviously in today's age, it's still rough, but back then. Actually, I don't know how old this is. Actually, well, I mean, yeah, back then, because even if this is set in modern times, it was probably like at least 40, 50 years ago. Marrying and having a baby out of wedlock was like super taboo. I don't know in Japan. I assume it was just as bad as in like North America, right? So she basically just ruined her life for that. And what was the result of that? She dies alone. The brother dies alone, but still loved her, but didn't want to get together because of the mistake in thinking she's the half sister. And then the sister just dies alone. Everyone just dies. It's depressing. At least, uh, at least the brother and the sister, or not the sister, the the nanny and the baby are all buried together. At least they're chilling in the afterlife, and the sister will probably join them too someday. So maybe they can recompense in the afterworld. But it's a sad one, man. But still, it's still a fun episode. I enjoyed myself. But that's gonna be it for me. Thank you for watching, and next time I'm gonna take a little sneak peek at the next episode. You know, be a little naughty. What we got? Grandmother's pudding. Some granny lore. Everyone's favorite character, the granny. But yeah, it was a good ride. Thank you for watching as always, and hopefully I see you again on the next episode of Beautiful Bones, Sakuraku's Investigations. Later.